Welcome back to Driven by Gauthier. The series where we're interviewing people here at Gauthier Chrysler to give you guys a little bit more insight about what goes on behind the scenes. Tyler, thank you so much for being in today's episode.
You're quite welcome.
Are you
Pleasure
so
to be
excited?
here. Oh, I'm so excited.
Oh, yay!
I'm pumped. I was looking forward to this. I didn't even sleep last night. I'm so excited.
So why don't you tell them a little bit about yourself?
Well, we all know my name is Tyler. I work at Gauthier Chrysler, 1375 Regent. I live in Niverville. I like to play the drums. I like to sell cars. I like to meet new people. I like long walks on the beach. Yeah, and I've been here for 3 years.
So what's your favorite part about selling cars? Or vehicles, I guess?
Honestly, meeting new people, networking, different people from different walks of life.
That seems like the common answer amongst everyone.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, like selling things is one thing, but it's really the relationships business, the people build a business, meeting new friends, helping people is really nice too. Like a lot of times people come in, not everybody buys vehicles because they want to. Sometimes it's a necessity.
Mm-hmm.
Their family gets bigger, something changes. So kind of being able to guide them and help them is a nice feeling as well.
Do you remember the first car that you ever sold?
Yeah, I do actually. I wasn't at a car dealership. I had a Volkswagen Beetle. And I was younger, and I didn't do an oil change or something. I blew my engine, and I got really upset about it. I put on Kijiji. I sold it for $500.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a good deal.
That is a steal.
I regret it actually. I missed
Really?
that. That was my favorite car.
Oh, really?
It was a manual Volkswagen Beetle. It was really cool. And
so you had kind of a negative experience selling your first car.
yeah, it wasn't great. It wasn't great. That's why I've dedicated my whole life now to doing it right. That's what made me get into it. I just
Smart answer.
couldn't live with that one on my my conscience, so I had to make up for it.
Yeah.
Forever.
So if you could sell like one car model for the rest of your life, which one would it be?
Pass.
You can't pass.
Why?
Because it's one model that like you would have to answer questions about. You would have to do the test drives in. Like, which one do you gravitate the most towards when it comes to selling to a customer?
I like selling like Grand Cherokee L, just because typically it's like a family vehicle. So like I kind of like the experience of the kids getting in, going for a drive. You can kind of vision things a little bit more. When people pick up their car, everyone's excited. It's not just one person like, oh yeah, here's my new sports car. You know what I mean? To go drive around and look cool. Like kids are excited, mom excited, dad excited. I think that's really nice.
So you're not even like really doing it for the vehicle itself. You're doing it more because of the customers that track the vehicle.
It's all about the experience, right? Like when you come into work, if I had to pick between selling a car to somebody who's like, hey, thanks, here's the key, see you later, or people that are like, you see kids get excited, or like their van door slides open, they jump in, they're watching a movie. Like to me, that's cool. You know what I mean? Like that's I remember as a kid, like whenever my dad goes through cars a lot, but whenever we'd get a new car or whatever, like it was just exciting. As a kid, it doesn't take much to excite you. So like just to be part of that, part of like their life is cool. Like it doesn't feel like monetarily transactional. It feels like you're doing something, which is nice. So I guess that's probably what I would pick.
I'm gonna throw some scenarios at you. It's time for a little bit of a quick fire sales challenge.
Oh, okay.
Do you think you're ready? Would you consider yourself a good salesman?
Yeah, I think so.
That was hesitant.
Well, you know why? Because that term comes with so many things, like salesperson. People. It's salesmanship doesn't have like a rap behind it, so it doesn't. I don't want to be a good salesperson. Like I just want to
be a good person. Give
people good experience, do my job properly. So sometimes when you say you're a good salesperson, people associate bad things with it, not good things.
Like,
so that's why.
Sleazy.
Well, yeah, exactly. The other shoe's gonna drop. It's kind of sleazy. They go, oh, you're a salesperson. Yeah, I would say that like I'm very skilled at my craft of sales. I've had a lot of success in my career. I do very well here. But I don't think it's because I'm a good salesperson. I think it's just because I'm a good people person.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you about 30 seconds to pitch the car that best fits the scenario for this challenge.
Oh God, I'm so nervous.
You'll have around 30 seconds to pitch the best.
I'm sorry, I can't do this.
No, you totally can.
Okay, I'm just kidding.
To pitch the best car for this specific scenario.
Okay.
The first scenario is the soccer mom.
We like soccer moms. We love them.
Yeah?
I rank them very high on my list of people that I like.
She needs something spacious.
Okay.
Safe and easy to clean.
Okay. Cleaning, spacious, and safe. You know what? I was going to say a Chrysler Pacifica, but I'm going to go Jeep Grand Wagoneer. Big vehicle, a lot of safety features, airbags all over that vehicle, which is really, really nice. Easy to clean too, because in the middle you get like the you can go, you can get one that goes through the middle,
Yep.
which is really nice. So that's cool.
The second person is
Oh God, there's another one.
I think there's 3 of them.
Oh no.
So the big adventurer, they enjoy off-roading,
Yeah.
and they need something kind of like rugged for that adventure that they want to go on.
A Jeep Wrangler for sure, all day, 100%.
You really like your Jeep products?
I do, yeah. I think they're really great. They're reliable. Good resale value, a lot of features. I mean, the customer retention on Jeep is a lot higher than like some of the other brands for sure. So like when someone drives one, like they kind of have a cult following. They want another one,
Yeah.
one. Especially those adventurers, right? And they're so cool and customizable too. Like you can get like little tents that attach to them. Like they're trail rated, so you can like pretty much go into any terrain, which is nice. They're cool. The doors come off. Like you can pretty much do whatever you want in a Jeep.
The third person is...
Oh God, there's another one.
You have to stop complaining!
Oh God, oh my God. Okay, this better be the last one.
The speed enthusiast.
Oh, okay.
So they want a car that looks sporty, it's fast, they can show it off to their friends. What would you recommend?
Dodge Challenger. Why not? Why the heck not? Yeah, Dodge Challenger, sure. Dodge Charger would be nice. You can even go to like a Ram TRX. That'd be really cool. Anything with a big engine will get you what you want in that scenario.
Yeah, that's
Just
true.
depends on, what else they want in the vehicle.
Oh, I completely forgot to ask. What is something that's been driving you crazy?
You, with all these questions.
Really?
No, okay, no.
What would you consider is like the best-selling model here at Gauthier Chrysler?
Me. Hey, no, I'm just kidding. Best selling model, the most popular one. What do you mean? Like what sells the most?
Yeah.
Probably a Ram truck.
Yeah?
Yep.
Why do you think that vehicle attracts consumers?
I think it's the number one selling truck in North America. There's a lot of advertising behind it. Sorry, there's been a lot of people who have had them over the years. They've been around a long time. It's not a new vehicle, right?
Yeah.
Like the Hornet, for example, it's been out for a couple of years, right? So
Yeah.
stuff like that. Like whenever there's like newer things, like yeah, that's really good for the brand. But like the vehicle specifically has been around for so long. Word of mouth is everything, right? So people have seen them, they've touched them, they've been in them, they're on their 3rd, 4th, 5th one. I think it's just there's a lot of them and a lot of people buy them. So.
Would you say that you're good at guiding people into buying the right vehicle for them?
Definitely, 110%. There's a certain way. This is like sales experience, right? So I've been in sales since I was 18 years old. There's a certain process that you follow to make sure that you're guiding them into the the right vehicle. Like what kind of questions you ask them, right? A lot of people just want to sell you something. Oh yeah, this great. They go, how much you want to spend? Okay, perfect. Here, let me show you this. No, like what are you using it for? Like why are you buying the vehicle? Like
Right.
What are you trading in? What have you seen that you liked? Why didn't you buy that? What like there's so many things. And then usually once you investigate properly, you can kind of narrow down the right vehicle for somebody. So yeah, I would say I'm very good at that. I think, and I care a lot about it too, because there's nothing worse than having a customer that's unhappy, right? You want them to tell their friends and their family and everybody else, and the last thing that you want to do is rush somebody or put them into something that doesn't fit their their lifestyle.
So I'm going to play the role of a consumer, and you're obviously going to play the role of a salesperson.
Okay.
And I'm going to come to you with a couple doubts that I have about purchasing a vehicle, and you're going to basically try to convince me otherwise, okay?
Okay.
I love this car so much, but the price is just too much for me.
Is it too much specifically for you, or is it too much for this vehicle?
I think it's too much for what I expect to get out of it.
Okay, no, that makes sense. So, I guess it's fair to say that there's certain things that you would change about it. What would one of those things be?
I don't expect to have the car for that long,
Okay.
so I think it's just a little bit out of my price range.
It sounds to me like you want something cheaper. What kind of things in the vehicle are you willing to sacrifice to make the price cheaper? Usually there's a reason why it's this much. Typically you want to save money on the vehicle or have a lower payment, so to speak. You would need to sacrifice something. Number one, we pick something with higher kilometers, maybe something with less features. It could even be something with like a little bit of an accident on it. Are you comfortable sacrificing one of those things to reach your budget?
Yeah.
So as long as we can get you something similar, maybe a little less features, maybe something that fits your budget more, there's nothing else holding you back from buying it today?
No.
Perfect, great. Let's do it.
A customer 2.
Okay,
I'm not sure I need all these extra features, so I don't want to pay for them.
perfect. Let's find something with less features for you. Sounds great. Well, that was easy. Yeah.
Number
See, you don't want to convince people to do anything. You're just guiding them. Like, it makes no difference to me whether the car can park itself or not, as long as you're happy.
Okay, I'm gonna play number 3. Ready?
Sure.
I am going to leave and think about it, and maybe I'll come back later.
Okay. Hey, thinking is a very important part of buying a vehicle. I wouldn't expect you to make a big decision like that without thinking it over. Speaking of that, what are some of the things that you think that you need to think about?
I think I need to, the classic, talk to my wife.
You need to talk to your wife?
Yeah.
Okay, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. How long have you been with your wife for?
10 years.
10 years?
Yeah.
From what I hear, communication's pretty key in any marriage, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you guys have talked about it, so she knows you're here.
Yeah.
What are some of the things that you guys have talked about already?
I think I just kind of want her stamp of approval, and I'd like her to see the vehicle.
100%. We want her to be included. It's a family experience. I really don't want you to do anything without her if that's important to you. Mm-hmm. Other than the approval from your wife, do you think it's the right vehicle?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, and we've already agreed price is okay. We're good on price. You like me?
Maybe.
Usually if those 3 things are okay, then it sounds good. And then what I would do is I wouldn't push too hard, but I would just say, hey, listen, because especially if it's a used vehicle, why don't we leave like a $500 deposit on the vehicle? We'll do, because one thing I don't want is for you to come in, your wife have to do all the work for you again, because you're already here doing it. So why don't we get everything done, kind of sign off of it, subject to your wife's approval. She comes in, she gives the thumbs up. We're good to go. If not, you get your deposit back. We part ways as friends. How does that sound?
Yeah, that
perfect.
Great.
Boom. And then that way, there's a little bit more glue there, right? Because at the end of the day, it's not. We're in Manitoba, right? It's coupon country. It doesn't take much for somebody to go, oh, I'll do this and I'll do that, and then they, you don't see them again, right?
Yeah.
It's not that you don't want to trust people, but you just want to give yourself the best chances of earning their business, right?
Yeah, no, that's fair.
And not even just as a car sale. You want them to come here for service. You want them to come here, so many times I had 2 customers visit me today. They bought a car just to come say hi. Mm-hmm. Like that's what it's all about. So, That's probably how I'd go about that one. But if they didn't want to do that, that's also fine.
Okay, it's time for the lightning round. So it's rapid fire, fun questions.
Oh God. Okay.
Are you ready?
No, I don't think so.
Why does everyone say no when I get to?
Because we're not ready. Okay, we're in sales. What makes you think we're good at talking to people? Being put on the spot. Jeez.
Number 1, manual or automatic?
Manual.
Favorite car color?
Yellow.
Best road trip destination? Yellow?
My Beetle is yellow.
Why is it yellow?
My uncle died and he gave it to me. That's right. Now what?
I'm so sorry.
Come on, rapid fire. Let's go. Come on now.
Best road trip destination?
Thunder Bay.
Dream car?
Jaguar F-Type.
Worst car name ever?
Ford Escort.
1 word to describe selling cars?
Thrilling.
So that was your episode. Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was pretty fun. I'm very thirsty. I wanted to get a drink before this, but she had something to do, so I actually sacrificed my
drink time
to talk for 20 minutes, parched. So although I had a lot of fun, I am glad it's over because I'm gonna go get something to drink.
Awesome.
Before I pass out.
Thank you so much for being in today's episode of Driven by Gauthier.
No problem. Thank you for having me.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much for watching. We'll catch you on the next lap.